just about to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the 0-1. That one the other way, and base hit.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. That one fouled off. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oviedo, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to first. Could be two. Good feed. That's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Oh, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Foul ball. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Olson round second on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here's Jared Kelenic, fourth on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Out towards right center field, sizing this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Pirates coming up. And we're back. And today's starter, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. His second of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Right through there for a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Ground ball, base now.
Batting third, the left fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. He talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. On to Olson. That's 2.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a ball. The Pirates trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Oviedo back to work. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reynolds makes a nice running catch.
Batting 9.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The flip over to Cruz. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Now
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And he deals. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Braves baseball on the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Going 1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at-bat.
Rodriguez.
So digging in, Andy Rodriguez. Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzy Albies. And the right-hander back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, and that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Warning track. Ball. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Line drive, and that's down. A base hit, and that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now at the plate, Jared Kellner. It's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Tellez. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the third. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. So up next, Gilberto Celestino. Right through there for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Olson, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the DH. He's already homered in this game. This to third, and that one handled. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Luis Guillorme. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit.
The batter, number 5.
So a man aboard, and next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And he's already singled in this game. Clips the corner. Strike one. Arcia in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Around third. Relay throw home. Safe.
Oh, he's in there.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luis Ortiz.
Number 48.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here is Michael Harris. Runner at second, nobody out. Spoke to right, but he's got it. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Ozzy Albies.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Time called. Arcia on third with 2 out. That's hard hit on the line. Reaching for it and breaks it in. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now 5-1. Back after this on the show. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Connor Joe. And the slider just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And that one sliced foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
That one finds the zone, and now 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'd be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good ball speed.
And that's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Tellez stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Hit hard, that gets through. Coming around third is Reynolds. He scores. It's 5-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. Cruz over at second. Tellez on at first with 2 down. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. And the hitter.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt Olson. The right-hander back to work. And that one hammered. That's back. Goodbye, home run. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Misses off the plate, and the count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 7-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So digging in, Jared Kellner. To the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 away here in the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Travis.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ryan Barucki gets the ball now.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Stepping in, Luis Guillorme. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Slider right there. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And now the lefty. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's a high chopper. 3rd out.
Yep, he's out.
Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in is the speedy Leover Peguero. There's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And the curve is down and in. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first, And now the right fielder, Gilberto Celestino. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Number 19, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Braves up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. And Ozuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Up next for the Pirates, Connor Joe. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And it's gone. A massive home run. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And that's in there at the knees. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's now an 8-4 score. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of the 6th inning. Now, Michael Harris. And here it comes. Up the middle, a sliding stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. Arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here is Albies up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Goodbye, home run. Albies goes yard. His 23rd of the year. It's 9-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
The other way. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-4. Well, we go bottom 6. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Strider back to work.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Well struck left field. Goodbye, home run. His second home run of the game. It's 10-4. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Colin Holderman comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's one down. And next for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud.
Next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Hernandez loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Luis Guillorme, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Runner on the go. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two outs. Bounced up the middle. On to first. That's out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now. And the new pitcher in the game, Tyler Matzek.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Matzek, a 6'3 lefty, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 straight.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
To first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The second
Liover
baseman.
Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. 1-0.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets under it and pops it up. Settles under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 2. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Madsen makes the grab, and that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And that is not what they needed. Down 10-4. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. The pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Sawinski makes the grab, 1 down. Ozzy Albies next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Cruz on to first. And Albies is retired. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Bounce to the right. Peguero throws to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. They're up comfortably, though. It's 10-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. On the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Now batting, third baseman.
And at first, so next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Nobody out, runner at first. That one packed up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's now 10-5.
Couple of singles back to back. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing.
Fired to second. On to Olson. That's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Tellez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Joe on third. Sawinski at first. 2 out of the inning. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. It's Major League Baseball. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Popped up. Joe hauls it in, and there's one away. Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He only needs the triple for the cycle. The 0-1. And strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Throw over to Tellez. 2 up, 2 down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Kelman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Now, bottom 9 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Endy Rodriguez. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. New pitcher for the Braves, A.J. Minter. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. As the lefty gets to work, and that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Kicks and deals. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The Braves leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. To the right side, Albies slings to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So it's their last chance in this one. Gilberto Celestino, the next Pirate to hit. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
1 strike away. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2-2 now. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Olson under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at